Ah, the ravine. I'm still here. I am still here. Let's see here. We got 14 minutes on that. And he's never been so hungry in his life. Well, have I got nothing for you. We're not eating anything. Captain Complainy Pants. However, this walk's going to cool you off. So what you need to do is hustle it. Hustle it like it's important. Let's find a couple of sticks. Gotta extend that fire. I want to extend that fire so that when I go to pick up my cattails and get cooled off, I can run back to that fire and it'll still be hot and ready. Actually, I don't want to do that, but I do want to go back and light a torch off that fire, so I'm going to go do that. So I want to get that deer, actually. Oh, 1 second. Okay, so I got to get back here and light a torch. Okay. Just like that, he's getting tired. You know, he's gonna have a lot of naps. I think that is that's the key to conquering parasites, everyone. I have unlocked it. You nap. Lots of sleep. You basically start living like you're a cat. When you're not out hunting things, sleep. Another stick. Could use, yeah, we could use all of these. And the crows are out. Now that doesn't mean it won't get windy, but usually it means it won't get too ugly out either. So I'm gonna go all in with my sticks on this gambling fire here. We need someplace to escape this cold. By now, normally I would have at least done a Mystery Lake tour, or if I was really intent on getting to Desolation Point. Then, yeah. Which way do we have a wind coming from here? On this side of the tree? Is this helpful? Come on, which way is the wind blowing here? This way. Can I even light a fire there? Oh, I can. Okay, well, then I'll do that. I'm not going to hold the torch in my teeth this time, though. I'm really going to get this done. I mean, I poo-pooed the lantern oil because it's so darn heavy. Right now, it would have really come in handy, so, you know, I should have picked it up because it's all the way behind me, and I'm working off a torch that's 13%. A 100% shot on this fire would be worth the lantern fuel, I feel. You know, 100% feels pretty good, you know? You can go into it with a lot of confidence.
It worked.
Well, enough confidence there. Let's see what we got here. We got we got some How bad is it? 11 degrees below zero.
Where can I find something to eat?
You're freezing to death. How bad is it? Oh, we're still at -5. Jeez, you got forever to go, fella. Come on, bud. Let's get some sticks. Wait, was that a stick? No, it was a stone. These rabbits are just asking for it. I get it, but... Ah, there's a stick. Very important that I find a couple more of these guys. Torch out here. There we go. Much better. Okay, let's there we go. That's nice. Let's see here. What do I have for crafting? I can make up some mushrooms. Or, well, I'm slightly warming up. You know what I do have? A bunch of coffee. Like a bunch. So let's stop looking at the fire. We'll throw that on there. Gonna use this can over here. Let's get the coffee going. I like it. I like it. And then let's go over here and get some cattails. Gotta be careful with my clicking. I don't want to end up hanging myself up over the side. Okay, next time find something really heavy and just drop that up. Oh, you're fine. You're not dying yet. Have yourself a cup of joe, friend. That's right. Fatigue has been reduced. You're warming up. Let's continue to cook coffee. Please be nice to me, breeze of the long dark. So I'm going to wait this coffee out. There we go. And take it with. Make another coffee? How much water do I have? Yeah, I'm going to make another coffee. Here I am. We'll go with this coffee right here. Continue on with that. Okay. Let's wander over here. Oh, no. I want one downward arrow if I'm going to be... Oh, warming up. You shouldn't back onto the fire because you can set yourself on fire pretty easy. Come on, Rat. Oh, he was right there. Haha, got him. Let's grab that. Again, as soon as he says getting weak, all I can think is you started off as a person. That is the weakest thing you can be in this game. Even the rabbits do better in a blizzard. There's more of them. Let's down another coffee. I'm feeling saucy about it. Let's be rich. Let's like live like the wealthy. With our rancid meat and our expensive coffees. Because you know it's an expensive coffee if somebody fights a wolf for it, right? Come on, deer carcass. Yes, still close enough. We're gonna grab these guts. Not for an hour. Just gonna grab one at a time. That way I don't wipe out my water or anything like that, or burn the meat. Drop it instantly because I'm like that. I don't like to carry any meat on me for like 3 seconds. I like to actually carry it on me when I'm fishing. Something to kind of match the time of the meat here. 44 minutes on this fire. What the? I'm not that rich. I don't like doing this very much, but I like actually cooking the meat that I have with the fire that I made. That's pretty good too. And I do get that fully cow is it ever cold bonus. So now we got a campfire going for an hour and 2, hour and 9. That'll be a bit. Okay, good. Let's alright, grab this other gut here. It would drive me nuts to have like a barbecue behind me as I'm starving to death. Okay, 35 minutes on that. 35 minutes until ready. I should find some more sticks. Because I'd hate to be off by 1 minute. Alright, this branch will do. Because if I'm off by 1 minute, kind of a burn. I mean, I think that the fire will outstrip it, but, you know, I've already gambled by lighting a fire here and trying to harvest this deer. 41 minutes, 46 minutes, 18 minutes till ready. You're going to be a 40-minute do up here. Let's get, just going to do that. Take it, drop it on the ground. How's my water? We got 28 minutes, and water says, come on the water. 19 minutes, perfect. Let's, nope, there we go. Get that hide. That kind of worked out pretty well, I'd have to say. I got all my objectives finished with that little stick fire that I took from the fire that I made to survive last night and the blizzard. So, oh yeah, there was a blizzard this morning. I didn't want to include you on that because, well, those things are awful. We'll definitely take this with us. And not only is it us, you know, the viewers and myself, but my stomach friends as well. Team Gutworm. All right. Who does that? Hello, rabbit. Very tempting to just smash you with a rock. Ah, there goes the crows. Just noticed. The crows are like, hey. And it's not just the deer's crows. This guy'd have crows. The corpse down below would have crows whipping around him too. If things were gonna stay nice for a little while longer. Oh, here's my feather. No, the backpack does not get a feather. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't need to be stomping right on you, but I thought I saw something shiny. Now, how many rose hips do I have? 0. Is there another bush kicking around that I missed, or just does it round out with the ones below it? I think, again, I just walked over that guy. Again, I think it does actually. Just there's maybe 4 below.
Guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
That's the thing. Like, does he mean pea drinking McCoy, or does he mean Bear Grylls? Like, you know, because pea drinking McCoy was right crazy. Ooh, a stick. That's what I found out pretty quickly about early game trying to live in the ravine. You need an axe. You need something to, or like even the hacksaw, I guess, would do if you can find the right time of day, right warmth, that sort of thing. But yeah, you need to be able to chop down firewood. A couple of things I want to bring up here. One of them is yes. I realize now that, of course, I brought that up last episode. I realize I have another stim. So yeah, like I was not stumbling around the signal tower there for dramatic effect. I didn't know I had that. That I didn't know. So, not exactly an awesome move. Bunch of water here too. Yep, lamp fuel. We got lamp fuel. Wouldn't want to take that with me to light a fire though. Okay, so that's all that needs to cure for right now. Food-wise, 26 cattails. That is a happy time. That's a very happy time. Okay. Well, inventory says 21 kilograms. Beautiful. I'm going to take most of this with me. Okay. I don't want to wipe out my entire day here. But I do want to get some rest before I charge back into the dam area. I still haven't checked the trailers. I did a... 'cause now that I had the bedroll, it's like, haha, I don't need that. Yep, everything can stay right here. That's a pretty central location. They're in a lot better location than the stuff I've got curing in... a lot better shape than the stuff I've got curing in Pleasant Valley. And doing stuff like that, leaving yourself a couple of cattails. Oh, man. Like if you know you're going to get more, if you're worried about it, you know, on a walking through an area or something. Now I gave it time to get into a full blizzard. It could have trapped me there without fuel for a fire. I would have just walked in the blizzard to the dam and went inside. Not too concerned. I wouldn't have stumbled around out here trying to pick up sticks and break down. I've got no sort of 2 weeks in the Ravine challenge. Although that would be a hard one to pull off because you'd have to spawn somewhere, survive long enough to get here without picking anything up. Doesn't sound like a lot of fun. So maybe after you've gotten a hatchet, you come and see if you can live here 30 days. That's more of a challenge, I guess. But that's like, be prepared to be bored. You'll be throwing rocks at deer just for something to do. Because, you know, for me, I mean, some people like Pilgrim. I don't think anybody who watches me is going to be like a real hardcore Pilgrim player. If I would have, say, had my bow and killed that deer, I wouldn't have been able to get at him. He would have died on the wrong side of Leave Ravine. Okay, getting out the old orange gun. Hitting the R button. Because that's important to do as soon as you pull it out. Because, oh, it wanted to hurt me. There must be a wolf over here. Good. Run into the open. Totally awesome survival tactic. Just blindly run into the open. Then make noise. Slam the car door. Don't shut it gently. Okay, well, it looks like nobody's coming to get me. Did I close that gate behind me? No, I didn't. I've never opened it. Okay, before you take the rock cut off and your first time through here, you're going to want to open this gate. But since that wolf's not there, or at least I kind of see him. I kind of see him. Okay. Gotta check this area for matches. Because this might be a Mystery Lake Thief trailer. Well, there's the crate the matches will show up in if they're going to show up. We're going to spend one match to see if I can get 12. And they're not there this time. What else is not here this time? Oh, hey, hey.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
You needs this. I got a hat to go with my scarf. Just got to remember not to feed the bears. Okay, so there's some stuff in here. This is kind of a, even when it doesn't have matches, it's got something in it usually, like a soda. What the heck? Well, I just won a whole bunch of stuff, I feel like. Okay, well, let's cruise across here and see what this one's got. I'm hoping because I didn't pass time, that means that the wolf wouldn't relocate. No, 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 no. honestly, I feel like I should spend the night here. And it's because this desk makes me feel at home. Right up until the book that was on it disappears. Then I start to worry about ghosts. Okay, let's see what I can forget here. You betcha. Now I know I've got some other saplings back at the dam there, some maples. But I did not mean to forget my birch and maple at the barn in Pleasant Valley. Well, that's why I said the word forget, I guess. Anyway, I did not mean to lose those things there or leave them there. I know they're there. I just don't have them. Oh, that's pretty loud. No. You can't be rude to the loggers. They won't give you anything if you treat them like that. Okay, let's see what we got here. Huh. I think, oh, look at me being fancy. Using my toolbox to make some stuff. Okay, so that's 4 more doses of mushrooms right there. I have 13 days to go. I've got, so there's 3 doses of mushrooms. 4, 5 days of antibiotics, plus these 4 days. So I have 9 days of antibiotics. I've used some of my Rishi teas a little irresponsibly, I'll say. Well, that's nice. I got myself a brand new torch. Bunch of whetstones. I gotta get to Desolation Point. That's the land of the whetstones. And actually, it always does have 2 whetstones in it. And apparently it'll throw you one out of a drawer too, if you're lucky. So, one zone and I could double my whetstones. Which, if crackers are the king of the food, whetstones are, for me, the king of the tools. Hammers are nice, actually. That kind of unlocks everything. But the whetstone, oh, it just preserves, and it's... I mean, the hammer's nice to have at first, but look at this stupid heavy thing. Alright, that's why it's called a heavy hammer, I guess. As opposed to a light hammer. Let's eat some food, get some sleep, and... I'm gonna try to get as much of my condition back as I can tonight. Because I think with the weird cap on my, and that minus, and it's constantly, I think I can sleep for an actual long time. So I'm gonna try for 9 hours, even though this obviously shouldn't give me 9 hours. So we saw where the moon was there for evening. The moon's all the way over here. We know I've managed to snag 9 hours, and you'll be able to tell from my hydration meter too. Yep. So you can sleep a bunch when you have parasites. Oh, this isn't going to be that tough. It's just you're going to be watching Sleepy of the Seven Dwarves. That's kind of what you're going to get there, but huh, neat. Okay, so I don't need to keep bashing his head off the ground.
Anything right about now.
Would you eat some nap time? So yeah, he can spend all of his time, because never needs to pass time. He can just sleep. I don't know if he gets condition back when he's... Well, let's check, shall we? It is... Yeah, it's dawn. We'll call it dawn. We'll, reishi tea. Drink that. Get the calories. Okay, I shouldn't be able to get rest. And I'm going to be able to go to sleep right now for an hour. I was at 63%. Which is awesome all the same. Yeah. Wow. So, intestinal parasites give you the ability to heal yourself like a superhuman. Well, there you have it. I'm stunned. You can use parasites to your advantage. They will rest you up and keep you strong. If they didn't kill me as part of the process, I'd keep them. Man, that's some good information to have there. Okay, so this is 11 more days of parasite. So I need one more set of mushrooms. But if I give myself food poisoning, I've got to have antibiotics so that I can target the illness. If you don't target your illness, go easy. Don't hurt yourself. Got a lot of running to do, my friend. Yeah, if you don't target the illness, it'll just go right to parasites.
I think my stomach is eating itself.
Okay, let's put this thing away. Well, we're gonna get you some stomach filling cattails right now.
Fingers feel numb.
It's probably because you've got crappy gloves on and it's really cold outside. But because your condition's really good, I'm gonna be absolutely horrible and beat it down. You're at 64%, my friend. That's gigantic. You're a monster. Absolute tank.
Just what I need.
I do have some advice. Never eat sardines from a dead man. It was one of my first experiences in the long dark with food poisoning. Like, I instantly had my doubts as soon as sardines came up with this corpse that I had found. I'm like, do I eat? Should I eat that? It's sardines off a dead guy. Yeah, I know, no, I shouldn't have eaten that. Put on your hat, man. There you go.
My stomach.
All warm.
It hurts. Oh, it hurts.
Yeah, it's because you're on Team Gutworm. Like, what do you think was going to happen when I made you wear the jersey? I don't know. Like, I gave him number 01. He had the big C on the jersey, and he was like, oh. Didn't even ask any questions. Just said thanks. I guess, well, you know, Canadians being polite and all. What else is he supposed to say? I mean, seriously, have some follow-up questions. Team Gutworm. Dear Lord. I'm debating whether or not to leave some more cattails down in the pond here for later walks. You know, grabbing a couple 100 calories here and there is pretty good. Looks like I debated and said yes, I will leave some. So yeah, there's some to add to the collection later. Because the difference between going to Coastal Highway or through Coastal Highway to Desolation Point and going to Forlorn Muskeg is, even though Forlorn Muskeg is quite the place, I gotta say, quite a harsh environment. Even though it is a rough place, the free food is everywhere if you're quick enough. Free food is everywhere. Sometimes there's some birch saplings right there. Right there. Also a wolf spawns right there. Like I said it before. I was standing there thinking, well, the wolf's not there. Should I go to risk grabbing those saplings? And then, within the blink of an eye, there was a wolf standing amongst the saplings, facing away from me. And if I knew then what I know now, I would have just stood still because he was facing away from me. But because I saw the wolf, I naturally backed up. And because I was making foot noises, he turned to the direction of the sound. And then that was, I believe, the beginning of the end of that run. Like, that wasn't what, you know, it's funny. I love this game for that. You can look back on most of your gameplay, and when you get killed, because, I mean, sometimes you get to retire your character. You're just like, you know, you've 150 days. You've spent 5 months in this place, in this weather. Like, you built a boat and pushed off in Desolation Point or whatever, you know. But if you do die in this game, you can usually look back and you'll see a particular event as where that wasn't what killed you. It was, you know, cascading destructive forces. That, you know, eventually just leads to the end. Like a bear eating your hat, and then your head gets frostbite, and, you know, just things like that go on. Whew. Literally, nap time. Could go in here and have a nap. Warm up. Eat many cattails if I want to. He is so rich. He used to be so poor, but that's because he lived in 2 structures. You see, I've been wandering around harvesting things and traveling is where you start to basically snowball your items. You know,
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
What? What's with the doubt? Oh. Two of my favorite things in the world. Yeah, so when I was talking earlier about the fishing and the cycle of you know, you just getting lamp oil and then getting fuel and then getting food, using that fuel, and just a cycle that you kind of fall into. Part of it.
I could use this.
Yes, you can. Hopefully not like on the stairs going up here or anything like that, but yeah, you'll probably wipe out at some point. This place is dangerous. But that whole cycle, it's really great when you really get it going well enough so that it revolves around the magnifying glass. You go outside and you say to yourself, do I hunt or fish today? Do I light a fire today? And the weather tells you yes or no. And if the answer's no, you're like, fine. Go back inside. Break down something. Read a book.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Then go back outside a couple hours later after you've stitched up some clothing or sharpened your axe. Like, you know, you can always find little things to kind of pass the time. Including just passing time. If you really want to be grindy about it. Yeah, you can sit down.
What have we here?
Pass time for 3 hours and man, the recycled cans in this place. No wonder there's no food. You ate it all. That's okay. I have been in the same position. But I relocated. You gotta relocate, bud. You gotta keep moving. Can I actually do this? Because, yeah, sometimes.
This stuff will come in handy.
What the? Like, very, very enthusiastically happy about that particular find, but that is... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I checked that. That was phenomenal. Another 5 cups of coffee. Okay. So at this point, I'm going to start getting ready for my tour to Forlorn Muskeg. I'm going to call it an episode here. I do want to actually read that. That's a lot of people, including myself, don't want to really keep their gun books because you're never going to get a gun. But you are going to get a blizzard, and that's 5 blizzards worth of reading right there. And then it's hilarious that you've wandered around with rifle skill level 3. You've never touched a gun. And actually, I can't read any books. And I don't think I'm going to start a quilting club today. So, tools are pared down nicely. I'm going to get a flare in Forlorn Muskeg. So that's good. If I want to pick up a stone, I can. So yeah, I'm just going to get my inventory done up here. Literally have a 3, maybe 4 hour nap. Cruise over to Trappers. Spend the night there probably. And then we'll take off from Trappers. You know how to get to trappers from here. You don't need to see me do it, I think. Again. But yeah, I'll fix up some stuff maybe to pass some time tonight. Maybe. I do have a few pieces of leather. And skill-wise, mending is at level 2. So there's a little bit less me screwing that up. So I've survived 17 days. I'm on my way to Forlorn to get that thing on the go. By day 30, or 29, 29 days survived, I will have gotten rid of my roommates. I think I'll just get them again. Wow. But yeah, I could right now sleep for 10 hours. Wake up, eat, drink, sleep for 10 hours, and be completely healed. Why don't I do that? I don't know. Feels kind of exploitive. But at the same time, really, would you want to get up and walk around? Like, I could see myself laying in bed, drifting in and out of consciousness, with my guts tearing open. And the doctor telling me, here, take these pills for 10 days. You should be okay. I wouldn't be trekking across mountains and stuff. So good for him. Good for him, I gotta say. But yeah, it does feel kind of cheap me doing that, but I don't mind getting a little bit of extra sleep, I think. I think that's called for in these circumstances. This guy's pretty roughed up. I won't be taking these guys with me. I'll take him to Trappers. But I won't take him to Forlorn Skeg because that is over ambitious. Like, even if I stayed here and cured them, I've gotten killed too many times trying to make a couple of arrows, my bow, lighting a second fire. It doesn't work out for you. So, all right, we'll see you next time when we'll be in Trappers, and I'll loot it. Then we'll sleep, leave, and get over to. I'm gonna stay out of Milton. We'll just go right to Forlorn. We'll do our foraging and call it a successful day because, that walk will just exhaust him. Thank goodness I've got this bedroll. I'm gonna fix that right now. Okay, I'm sorry I keep doing that. See you next time.